my name is Sierra. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm currently a first-year nursing student and I'm in my second term of nursing school. This is my last week of school.
This is my dog. His name's Merlin.
What kind of dog is he?
It's like kind you snuggle with.
He's a puppy golden retriever. How cute is he? I just thought that I would bring you guys along for another couple days in my life as a nursing student. Show you guys what's going on because this is my last week of school, and then the following week I have finals. Are you nervous for me?
Not really.
You think I'm gonna do good?
No.
Anyways, so let's get into some homework assignments. Hey guys, well, it is the next day. I had every intention of filming stuff yesterday, but it just didn't happen. So I finished up my course objectives for my chronic illness class, and then I finished up my last 4 discussion posts for that class as well, because I am in my last week of nursing school for my second term. So I'm headed to clinical today. This is our last clinical of the term as well. We actually aren't going to the hospital. We're just doing a half day on my school campus, doing simulations in the lab. So I didn't have to wake up at the crack of dawn like I normally do. So it was nice to kind of sleep in. I'm not exactly sure what we're doing. Hopefully we'll be going over some information regarding our finals next week. And we have 3 finals, and then we have a HESI that is part of our grade as well. So I'm a little bit nervous, but it's gonna be a good day. And yeah, I'm gonna head to school now. So I just finished up with clinical. It was a very short day, only a couple of hours, and this was my last clinical for the term. Today we did a lab simulation, and I actually did a lab simulation in the beginning of the term, so I just got to observe this one, and it was a pediatric lab for a 5-year-old boy with asthma. A couple different medications were used. A nebulizer was used. An inhaler was used with a spacer. It was really fun, and then we went over our evaluations with our clinical instructors and kind of just had a little conversation, and now I'm heading home. I'm grabbing some food from my favorite place because I have an issue and I'm obsessed with it. I really like pita pit. And then I will be heading home and trying to get some more assignments done. I have around 6 or 7 assignments due on Friday. It's just, there's a lot of stuff that's due. There's a lot of studying I need to be doing right now for my final exams. Lots to do, but it's going to be a good rest of the week. I have a very good feeling. So I'm gonna go get some food because I'm starving. Hey guys. So it has been a couple days later. I just wanted to let you know what I did today. So this morning I had chronic illness. I had my last class and it went really good. We actually had a guest speaker who works in the wound clinic at the hospital, and she had this whole presentation to talk about the different types of wounds and the dressings and the cleanings, and just offered a lot of valuable information. So that was really good. And then we discussed some things regarding the final, how to take a little quiz immediately after class. I went to my grandma's birthday party, and then I did some volunteer work. Like I've said in previous videos, my nursing program requires 10 hours of volunteer work within the community each term, and so we have 3 terms per year. This is my second term, and I just finished up my volunteer hours. I do a couple different things. I like to go to the American Red Cross and donate blood or platelets. I've actually never donated blood. I've only donated platelets and plasma, but anyways, that's besides the point. But today I went to this nonprofit organization that my mom actually told me about. It's this woman who started it, who used to be homeless. She created this amazing community, and it allows people to come in and get the necessities that they need, different toiletry items, sleeping bags, clothing, jackets, shoes. Sometimes they'll just come in because they need a new pair of socks, and it was really absolutely eye-opening. It was a very eye-opening experience because I've never really been around anything like that. So I definitely plan on volunteering there more in the future, and I'm gonna talk to her about maybe filming something so I'd be able to share that more with you guys. There was women coming in that had jobs, that worked at stores that I know of, but they just don't have a place to live for various reasons. I'm really glad I had that experience. Anyways, it's later in the day. I'm literally about to go shove my face into my textbook and do a whole bunch of homework because it's the weekend. Well, it's gonna be the weekend, and then I have finals next week. and I have so much to do, so I'm gonna get started on that, get some studying done, and yeah, I hope you guys are having a really good day right now, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hello again. Since I last spoke to you, I had the weekend to study for my finals, and today is Monday, and I just got back home because I just finished my first final of my second term. I just finished up my chronic illness final, and we already got a grade back, which is awesome. I got 43 out of 50, which turns out to be an 86, which is actually the same grade that I got in the midterm, but I'm not complaining. So I'm really happy that that one is out of the way. I've been studying all weekend and just feeling just super stressed out. Like, I just cannot wait for these next couple days to be over where I can just have a break. Yeah, so tomorrow I have my final for pharmacology, and this final is worth 100 points. And on Wednesday, I'm gonna have my final for pathophysiology, which is also worth 100 points. And then we have a HESI, which I've never taken one of those before, and that's for pathophysiology, and that is worth 100 points as well. So I'm really nervous for Wednesday. Very nervous for that day. Patho is a really, it's a difficult class. It's very time consuming, very detailed. So yeah, I've just been studying, trying to relax, take breaks, studying, reading, practicing questions that are NCLEX style, practicing questions on Quizlet, questions in the back of the book. Just really trying to get prepared for these exams, because while I do feel like a really productive way to learn is to read the concept, it's really helpful to watch videos online. There's so many videos on YouTube where people are explaining things. It's so helpful. That's really helped me a lot. But another big way I've realized I learn is by just practicing questions over and over and over, because I'm learning information as I'm practicing those questions as to the reasoning why something is right or wrong. I'm familiarizing myself with more terms, different terminology, and then if I don't know what a word means, I'll just Google it and read the definition. And then also, I feel like the more you practice these questions that are just out there to get you, like they're made to trick you, because there's always two that you can rule out and two that are like, these both seem like they could be right. Or sometimes if you don't read the question really thoroughly, you'll just completely miss it, and then you'll think you'll have the right answer and then you won't. Our instructor gave us some feedback on 2 of the questions that were missed on our final. He already sent out an email. It's really interesting because I missed one of them, and then when he explained the rationale behind it, I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. How come I didn't look at it like that? It's all about like your perspective and the way that you look at the question and really break it down and figure out what it is asking you. So I feel like the more I keep practicing those, the more beneficial they are for test taking for me. So I'm going to clean a little bit, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna have some videos going on YouTube for my pathophysiology final and my pharmacology final, since there's so many helpful videos out there online. And then spend the rest of the day studying. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Today is the morning of my pharmacology finals, so I am going to get ready and get dressed, do a little bit of last minute studying, and then head to school to take it. Cannot wait for this to be over. I'm a little bit nervous about this test. So we're gonna be positive. It's gonna go great. All is going to be well. And then I'm gonna come home and I'll be studying for my pathophysiology final. Let's get this day started. I just finished getting ready and I'm about to head out for school for my exam. The one thing that I wanted to share with you guys that I feel like is super helpful, I don't feel like it's super productive for me to just sit and read from a book and take notes. I feel like I learn better hands-on. For example, actually administering the medication and learning about it as I'm doing that, or by watching videos. I know I'm not the only one that's like this either. I just want to show you a YouTube channel that I watched for pharmacology that I feel like is super beneficial in helping learn the medications. I have a drive ahead of me, and so I usually play these videos on my drive up for my exams just as like a refresher. So I'm gonna show you who I recommend. and then we're gonna head to school. Wish me luck. It is simple nursing, and yeah, I'm just rewatching this heart failure video. Super helpful though. All done. Okay, you guys, so I just finished my exam. I am so relieved that one is finally over. But now I'm so stressed because I have 2 more tomorrow. I have my Pathophysiology exam, and then we have a mock HESI. They're both graded and worth 100 points. And I'm freaking out. I have so much to study for. So I'm gonna head home. I just got peed a pit though. I have a problem. If you ask me how many times I've eaten this in the past week, I would tell you that it's none of your business. I'm gonna drive home and then continue studying. It's gonna be a long day, but we got this. We got this. The term is almost over, thank God. Good morning. I'm just filling up with gas. It is really early and it's freezing here, and I'm on my way to school to finish my last 2 finals of this term. I'm so happy and freaking out at the same time, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, I left my lights on in here. That was difficult. That was my pathophysiology exam. That was not easy. That was not fun. And yeah, I thought it only had 50 questions, but it actually had 55. And this was an accumulative exam. Basically, it covers information that we learned from week 1 all the way to week 10, which was like 17 or 18 chapters in the patho book. That's a lot. And now I need to study for this mock HESI exam, and I don't really even know what to study for or what to expect. So I'm just gonna listen to some videos and practice some NCLEX questions, get some breakfast, and come back to school in a couple of hours. So we will make it through this, you guys. Just a couple more hours and then this term is over. I did something bad, and that is, well, I got McDonald's. If my boyfriend knew this, he would be mortified because I give him absolute crap for eating McDonald's, but here I am eating it. I just need comfort food because of that test. It just didn't really go that good. So it was my pathophysiology final. One thing that I always do at the end of the test is, just for like a peace of mind, I add up how many questions I think I got wrong, just so I have an idea of maybe what I can score. There was 55 questions and I added up 18. There was 18 that I really just wasn't absolutely sure about. And that's not good because that means there's a chance I didn't pass it. I think I passed it, but that was really difficult. Now I have a couple hours and I have my mock HESI. And I don't even know what to expect on that. And I just feel like crying. I just want this to be over with. I'm so stressed. And one thing that the program that I'm in does is they do something called strikes. So, oh my gosh, I'm a mess. They give you strikes. So, you can get 3 strikes in the program, which I'm in a 2-year ADN program, so I'll graduate with my associates. And then we have automatic admittance into a bachelor's program through OHSU. But we can do it kind of wherever we want. I mean, wherever we get accepted to. Anyways, you have 2 years and you can get 3 strikes. What these strikes are, they could be for kind of various things, but specifically academically, it means you got below a 70 on an exam. So this includes our midterms and our finals. So if you get below a 70, you get a strike. For example, I'm in 3 classes right now, and this whole term we've taken 7 exams. Failing in my program is below a 75, but the strike only comes into play if you get below a 70. Anyways, I feel like I'm just freaking out. I don't know. I just feel like I should have studied more. But I really did study a lot, but still it wasn't enough. Oh God. Alright. I'm just gonna eat. Maybe cry and then eat some more. And then I'll see you guys after my next exam. It's gonna be okay. It'll all be okay. Okay, bye. Hey guys, I finally finished my final. Hallelujah. So it was a couple hours ago. I just got home. I'm so happy it's over. Those were two of the hardest tests that I've ever taken. Just so much information that needed to be studied for them. It was just so cumulative of everything we learned, not only from this term of pathophysiology, but from other classes that we're in right now, like chronic and pharm, and then from all of our A&P classes, even like chemistry. It just all came into play. If you're in anatomy and physiology, it comes back to haunt you, so pay attention. I'm so glad it's finally over. I don't know what I got. We're not gonna have our grades today. Our pathophysiology instructor said that she had so many other assignments to grade that we would not be getting our grades back today. So right now, I just wanted to share I have a 99% in the class, and that's because she's offered extra credit. So I have a really good grade in the class. I'm not really sure what I'm going to get on these two finals, but I'm sure it's going to bring it down because I know I didn't get an A on either of them. I already know that, so we'll see what happens. I have a 91.89 in chronic illness, and technically that's a B because a 92 and above is an A. So I don't know if my instructor is going to round that up or not. We'll see. And then I have like 109% in pharmacology, and that's because we had extra credit available. I've talked about it in previous videos, and I did all the extra credit. So that's my grades right now. Obviously things could change at any moment. I'm anxiously awaiting my patho grades just because those two tests were worth 200 points. And they weigh so heavy on our grade, but I'm just not going to think about it because they're over. I have my spring break now, and I'm just going to enjoy my time, and I plan on doing a video with an update of my second term of nursing school. So I want to talk about everything that has happened this term because I've been so MIA because I've been so busy with school. It's just been so chaotic and intense and crazy, but in the best way possible. Like, it's just been a great term, but also just, when I say term, I mean quarter, if you're more familiar with that, because we have 3 quarters per year. So every 10 weeks, we don't have semesters, we have terms or quarters. Okay. I'm so happy I have a break. You have no freaking idea. Or maybe you do. And if you're on break right now too, enjoy it. Enjoy it. I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna go get some food and some other stuff from the grocery store. I promise I will see you guys very, very soon. I will be so much better about posting on YouTube because I suck. I know. I hope you guys are having a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching and supporting this channel, and I hope that I'm able to offer you some sort of insider information on school, and I wish you the best of luck with everything, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!